The Pied Piper of Hamelin. Once upon a time, there was a town called Hamelin in Germany. It was on the banks of River Weser. It was a prosperous town. There were a lot of people in Hamelin. However, the mayor of Hamelin, Mayor Mauldin, was a greedy man and liked to make extra money. Though the people knew about it, they did not do anything about it. One day, something strange and dreadful happened in the town. Millions of rats invaded Hamelin. The rats had virtually made the life of people a hell. Though the people tried to make their dogs and cats chase the rats and kill them, they were not successful, as the rats were so fierce that the pets were frightened of them. The rats didn't hesitate even to attack cats and dogs. There were rats everywhere in Hamelin. Thousands of rats, both big and small, roamed the streets in fierce packs. They entered the shops and houses and ate everything they found. They ate the clothes, the books, and all the food. At night, they hid under people's beds and bit the babies in the cradles. Some rats even made nests in men's hats. The people of Hamelin became very worried. They tried their best to drive out the rats, but were unsuccessful as the number of rats was too huge. The people went to the mayor. They gathered outside the town hall and complained about the rats that were destroying everything in Hamelin and were frightening their children. "We want you to do something. We want those rats out of this town. They are so big that even the cats run away from them," cried the people. "My son was bitten by a terrible rat while he was sleeping," said a woman. "Rats ate all the grain in my store," exclaimed the grocer. "They ate anything they could get their teeth on. Nothing or no one was safe from them. We have used many methods and none of them has worked," said the baker. The mayor promised to help the people. He held a council meeting to discuss the problem and what steps should be taken to solve it. Just then, a stranger entered the mayor's office. He was a strange-looking man, having flowing golden hair and a pointed little chin and ears. The people of Hamelin had never seen him before. He carried a very strange instrument that looked like a clarinet, a flute, and a recorder all rolled into one. The mayor was surprised to see the strange man. He looked straight into the mayor's eyes. "I can solve the problem you're facing. I can rid Hamelin of all the rats," the piper said. "Are you sure you can get rid of those ugly rats?" asked the mayor. "Yes, all of them," replied the piper. "Are you sure they will never come back?" asked Mayor Mauldin surprisingly. "Yes, they will never come back," said the piper. "I will get your town rid of rats only if you pay me a reward of 1,000 gold coins," said the Pied Piper. 1,000 gold coins are too much," said the mayor. "Then I can't get the town rid of the rats," the piper said. "Okay, young man, I will give you 1,000 gold coins if you can make the rats disappear," said the mayor. The Pied Piper walked out in the street, pulled out his flute, and started playing his pipe. It was a soft and nice music. People even wanted to dance. All of a sudden, thousands of rats from every nook and corner started coming out. There were grey rats and tawny rats. There were big rats and tiny rats, fat rats and thin rats. There were all kinds and sizes of rats. This huge army of rats followed the piper. The people of Hamelin watched this in great astonishment. The rats scampered after the Pied Piper as he played his pipe and walked along. On and on he walked. More and more rats followed him, attracted by the tune he played on his pipe. At last the Pied Piper came to the river Weser and stepped into the water. This did not stop the rats that still followed him. The Pied Piper still played on and went into deeper water. The rats followed him too. All the rats got down into the water and were all drowned. Soon not a single rat was left in Hamelin. There was great rejoicing in the town when the piper returned from the river. The people applauded and cheered him. They were celebrating the victory against rats. There was dancing and singing in the town hall. The Pied Piper's job was now over. He had rid the town of Hamelin of all the rats as he had promised. He now went to Mayor Maldine's chamber to collect his money. "I have rid the town of rats. Kindly give me my 1,000 gold coins," he said. "We don't have 1,000 gold coins. Take just 1 gold coin and go," the mayor replied. "You promised to give me 1,000 gold coins. Give me the sum of money you promised, or something will happen," warned the Pied Piper. "What can you do? Take your pipe and get out. I will not give you a single coin more, but this 1 gold coin," the mayor said. The Pied Piper smiled strangely as he stepped out in the street once more and put his pipe to his lips. This time he played a sweet, lilting tune on it. The children who were playing in the town square stopped to listen to the Pied Piper. He then blew more notes on his pipe and they came running to him. The Pied Piper continued playing the strange, sweet tune as he walked on. From every house in Hamelin, children came running out and followed the Pied Piper. Their parents begged the children to stop, but the little ones still followed the Pied Piper. The children skipped along gaily behind the piper, singing and dancing, as they were enchanted by the sweet tune he played on the pipe. The Pied Piper went out of the town towards the mountainside. He played a note on his pipe, and suddenly a great gap opened in the rock. The Pied Piper walked in, and the children followed him. When all of them had gone in, the mountain shut quickly. All the children had disappeared except one little boy who was lame and could not walk fast. So he was left behind. The town of Hamelin became sad and silent without the children. The people of Hamelin were furious with Mayor Maldine. The mayor sent men to search for the children, but there was no sign of them or the Pied Piper. There was much weeping and wailing in every home of Hamelin. The mayor felt guilty for not keeping his promise.